Welcome back to another episode of the Icons of Our Time. Today, we feature Mark Cuban, one of America's wealthiest and most controversial entrepreneurs who has achieved legendary success during his career.
In business, it's 24/7/365 and the whole world's trying to kick your ass.
This is Mark Cuban's story on creating an estimated net worth of $4.3 billion. Mark Cuban was born on July 31st, 1958 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to Russian and Romanian immigrants. He grew up in a Jewish working-class household. His mother was a homemaker, and his father worked in an automobile upholstery store. Even though as an adult, Cuban found many business opportunities in life. He had a hustler mentality and an unrelenting work ethic from a young age. As a go-getter for the money, at 12 years old, he sold sets of garbage bags door to door to save up for a pair of shoes he wanted. Some years later, he earned money by selling stamps and coins.
I started a stamp company. I started with a quarter and bought a stamp and left with $50, thinking, hey, if I could do this, I could do anything.
At age 16, Cuban took advantage of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette strike by traveling 130 miles to Cleveland to obtain newspapers and then bring them home and make a profit from their sale. Rather than attend high school for his senior year, Cuban enrolled as a full-time student at the University of Pittsburgh. After a year, he transferred to Indiana University. He graduated in 1981 with a degree in business. During college, he had various business ventures to pay his bills, including a bar, disco lessons, party promoter, and he even started a chain letter. The chain letter earned about $1,100. In 1982, he moved to Dallas, Texas. He first worked as a bartender, then as a salesperson for Your Business Software. When he was fired from Your Business Software, he started his own company, Micro Solutions. Micro Solutions was a computer consulting service and a software reseller. One of their largest clients was Perot Systems. Cuban worked hard and grew the company to more than $30 million in revenue. In 1990, he sold the company to CompuServe for $6 million. This is when he officially became a millionaire. Realizing the potential of the internet in the coming years, Cuban paired with his business partners, former Indiana alumni Chris Jabe and Todd Wagner, and established AudioNet. The idea was to listen to Indiana basketball games over the internet. As the company grew more successful, they renamed it Broadcast.com. Cuban believes that when it comes to creating a successful company, knowledge is power. He says, you got to be the smartest guy in the room about your product. Know your business and your industry better than anyone else in the world.
I'm the first to realize that luck plays a huge part in it. I happen to have a company, Broadcast.com, that went public at the right time.
When it comes to productivity and hard working, Cuban says, work like there is someone working 24 hours a day to take it all away from you. Broadcast.com went public in 1998. It was a successful IPO, and on its first day of trading, it soared nearly 250%, and its stock stood at $200 for each share. After a year of working to ensure its success, the partners sold it to Yahoo for $5.7 billion. This is when Mark Cuban became a billionaire at the age of 41. Their timing could not have been better. Just a year later, the dot-com bubble would burst, and the value of Broadcast.com would plummet. After the sale of Broadcast.com, Cuban was able to hold on to his fortune by diversifying his portfolio and investing in diverse sectors. The Guinness Book of Records credits Cuban with the largest single e-commerce transaction after he purchased a Gulfstream 5 jet for $40 million over the internet in October of 1999. In 2000, Cuban introduced himself to the NBA community when he purchased the Dallas Mavericks for $285 million from Ross Perot Jr. For Cuban, a long-time season ticket holder, the chance to be a part of the sports world was a dream. Cuban brought his strong work ethic and enthusiasm to the Mavericks and revamped the culture of the team. He even built a new stadium. The team qualified for the playoffs in 2001 and made it to the finals in 2006. The Mavericks finally won the NBA title by defeating the Heat in 2011. According to Forbes magazine, the sports franchise is now worth $2.5 billion. Even though he did not initially purchase it for the investment purposes, but for his love of the team, it turned out to be a huge success. Those who know him say that Cuban literally lives and dies with his team. Cuban continues to work with Ted Wagner in another venture, 2029 Entertainment, which provides vertically integrated production and distribution of films and videos. On September the 23rd, 2003, the firm purchased Landmark Theatres, a chain of 58 art house movie theatres. The company is also responsible for the updated version of the TV show Star Search on ABC. 2029 Entertainment released Bubble, a movie directed by Steven Soderbergh in 2006. In November 2003, Mark Cuban introduced high-definition television to the market. He was the co-founder of AXS TV.
My own Access TV. It's getting to meet and work with some amazing people.
The primary HD satellite TV network. In 2007, Mascot Books published his first children's book, Let's Go Mavs. In 2011, Cuban wrote an inspirational ebook titled How to Win at the Sport of Business. If I can do it, you can do it. In this book, he wrote, it doesn't matter how many times you strike out. In business, to be a success, you only have to be right once. One single time. And you are set for life. That's the beauty of the business world. Cuban is probably best known for his role as a shark on the hit reality TV show Shark Tank. He has invested in more than 85 small businesses on the show since joining the program in 2011. Cuban can be found blunt, bold, and outspoken all over TV, Twitter, blogs, and online shows, usually unscripted, and his big mouth has gotten him into trouble. He has faced some controversies regarding insider trading from SEC, which was ultimately dismissed, and he has paid hefty fines to the NBA for posting critical statements. Outspoken or not, Mark Cuban is widely known for being a nice guy. He says, one of the most underrated skills in business right now is being nice. Mark Cuban met his wife, advertising executive Tiffany, at the gym in 1997. After a long courtship, they were wed in an intimate 2002 ceremony in Barbados. They have 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. Cuban lives a lavish lifestyle. He has spent millions on private jets, a yacht, and a 7-acre luxurious home in Dallas. He also bought a mansion on the infamous Laguna Beach in California. Here are some words of wisdom from the successful Mark Cuban to lead you to success. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Creating opportunities means looking where others are not. It's not whom you know, it's not how much money you have. It's very simple. It's whether or not you have the edge and have the guts to use it. If you're prepared and you know what it takes, it's not a risk. You just have to figure out how to get there. There is always a way to get there. Effort is measured by setting goals and getting results. It's not in the dreaming, it's in the doing. It's called working your ass off. There is no sport as competitive as business. Treat your customers like they own you, because they do. Success is about making your life a special version of the unique that fits who you are, not what other people want you to be.
Somebody has got to be the luckiest person in the world. Somebody's got to be, right? It's you. And I'm just glad it's me.
May you all be inspired to make your life a special version of the unique that fits who you are. Please comment share, like and subscribe for more awesome videos. With love, the icons of our time.